So nobody's in yet. Okay, you're live. Here we go. Nobody's viewing. All right. So I guess we should probably start off by talking about kind of lets people get in here. First of all, guys, I want to say that we came up with this as an idea on a ride. This is one of our routes that we've done. I don't know. We've probably done this route 15 times, and before the whole COVID thing really hit, we were out on a ride. And Dustin, you guys know the story. He's like, dude, this is a great 68-mile route. We should put this route out on Strava, let people download it, and make it one big segment and come ride this thing. And so me and Reese kind of took that and we ran with it. We got the article in Velo News right after we put it out on social media. Velo News hit me up, and we did a little article, so that was really cool. I don't think that we understood. And Reese, you can kind of chime in. I don't think we really understood like how much undertaking and how much work it was going to take. I don't think
we definitely thought it was going to be easier being a virtual race, but we learned what the big boys do when they put on these events. That there's a lot of moving wheels and a lot of people involved. Even if we're doing it online on using Strava. There's still a lot of people that have to be involved in a lot of questions and technical glitches and all that stuff. So
yeah, I don't think a race like this has ever really been done. And there was multiple people. First of all, I'll say that if you signed up or if you dropped a gift card at either shop or both shops, I reached out to a lot of you about a sticker. I am going to get you guys a sticker. It'll be at the end of next week, so send me your address. It's tepstein17@gmail.com. So if you didn't get a sticker from the shops, reach out to me, and I'll send you a sticker at the end of next week. That's everybody who bought an entry. The other thing is I had to tell multiple people, I know Reese did too, if you took a wrong turn, if you backtracked, if your computer died or froze, we couldn't really control that. And we had
There's no way for us to fix it either. Being an online, we were kind of at the mercy of Strava and Garmin too, who were, we made the routes, and I mean, there was different parts where it would say U-turn or it wouldn't prompt you for a turn, and it was all over the map. Different people had different problems, so it wasn't like one issue we could fix.
Yeah. And that was stressful. Hey, if you guys are in here right now, I don't know if I can't see the comments. So I guess try to comment. For some reason, I don't know if the tablet's going to let me see the comments, but we'll just keep rolling. I hope you guys can hear me. Give a thumbs up if you're in right now and you can hear what we're saying, because I've never used this tablet for a live stream. I've just used my computer and my phone, and for some reason the software on my phone won't work. So can you just give a thumbs up, someone, if you can hear us right now? I don't want this whole thing to be just us like talking.
Staring at it.
Okay, I got a thumbs up. Good.
Cool.
So we'll move on. Here's the other thing that, okay, I can. Lori. Okay, Lori commented. Hey, Lori. Jeremy, can hear you fine. Cool. Awesome. All right. So here was the other thing that was really tough. And I'm going to be 100% transparent. I have with everybody the whole time on this thing. Are you an A or are you a B rider? I signed up as a 68 B rider, okay? I didn't know where I stood. I did the route, and I did it in 4 hours and 53 minutes. Roger Williams, he's been around for a long time, out of Lawrence. He's a race promoter. He's put on a lot of races. He was in the parking lot, and he finished right before me. And we got to talking. I said, dude, it's going to be really hard, if some people sign up as B and they're fast, and some people... So he said, basically, what you need to do is you need to have times to decide. And there's going to be people that are upset, but that's just the way it goes. It's going to be a cluster if you don't. So he basically said, if you are under 4 hours, all right, even if you're a B, you are now an A rider for the 68. You are considered an A for this race, and it kind of shook out to be okay. And if you're slower than 4 hours, you're considered a B for the 68. So we had to come up with times. So I want you guys to be patient with us. Understand that Reese and I did this we did this for local establishments to get people on bikes and to just have fun, give something, people something to look forward to. So before we get into the results, understand that, and I'm going to explain how we did each criteria. We made it as fair as possible. And Reese, do you want to add anything there?
Yeah, and you could see looking through the segment as the results, especially with the women, there was definitely a difference. Like there was a spot where there was a clear difference in time that you could see this group of women were, right around the same time, and then there was like a 15-20 minute difference between everyone else. And so we tried our best to do that with both the men and the women. It was a lot easier with the women because they were a little bit better at knowing if they're an A or B, but we had a lot of overlap with the men that we had some A's that had 3 or 4 B riders in front of them. So we just had to come up with a time, and we reached out to a couple of different people that do races, and that's kind of this is what we came up with. This is the best solution. So we put all of our heads together and came up with this.
And guys, we spent 2 hours in his garage. We had everything. We had everything laid out. We went through the results multiple times, checking everything, checking the times. We had to verify that the people that are winning the gift cards, a share of the gift cards, did in fact purchase a gift card, so they qualified. But should we get into it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna read off the results right now, and I'm gonna read off the times too. I'll start at the very top. The 68-mile A. Okay, Garrick Valverde, 20.7 mile per hour pace, 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 18 seconds. Number 2, and this was his second effort. Connor Rimble was number 2 in the 68A, 20.4 mile per hour pace, 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 43 seconds. So those are your top 2 for the male 68. For the 68 female A, number 1 was Carrie Bax with a 16.6 average, 4 hours, 4 minutes, 52 seconds. And then Anna Glatter was 16.6, right behind her, 4 hours, 5 minutes, and 27 seconds.
Glad to see the Move Up Off-Road team crushing it out there.
You
guys are fast.
Dude, Move Up Off-Road always all over the place. Okay, the 68 male B. This is where it got tricky, and this is what we had to do. All right, guys, if you were over 4 hours, all right, and this was kind of an even split of the numbers too. There was 50-something riders on each course. All right, the 68 male B. If you were over 4 hours, you were then a B rider. Joe Schultz, he is your winner for the 68 male B with a 16.8 pace, 4 hours, 2 minutes, and 15 seconds. Stan Haynes, he was 16.4, 4 hours, 8 minutes, and 31 seconds. So those winners for the male B. The female B, okay, and this is, we kind of had times, and it actually, the female this side of it worked out perfect. It was exactly how it should have been. Kim Urich. Kim, I think I pronounced your name right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Kim, you were the winner for the 68 female B with a time of 4 hours, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds. And then second was Sarah Fanning, 14 miles per hour, 4 hours, 51 minutes, and 56 seconds. 29 male A, these are just the top 2. Number 1 was Micah Gordon, 20 miles an hour, 1 hour, 26 minutes, 55 seconds. Second in the 29A was Brian Curling, 19.4, 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 32 seconds. The 29 female A, and these were the top 2. That was Marianne Melling, 16.6 mile per hour pace, 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 33 seconds. Lori Siebert was second, 15.7 pace, 1 hour, 50 minutes, 21 seconds. All right. So this is where it got tricky again for the males, guys. We had to come up with a time. Marianne finished in 1:44, and we kind of we thought 45 was a good kind of middle point for the B males. So if you were over 1:45, 1 hour and 45 minutes, you were then a B male category for the 29. The top time for the male B was Tom Ryan, 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 4 seconds. And the second place was in the male B was Quentin Kaufman, 16.1 pace, 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 39 seconds. And then, like Reese mentioned earlier, the females, they fell right in line with where they should have been, and how it worked out. There wasn't any issue there. The 29 female B, the winner was Kate Gusky, 14.4 pace, 2 hours and 25 seconds. And then second in the female B was Jess Ritchie, 14.2 average, 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 40 seconds. So those are your results. We want to talk about the gift cards now. Obviously, your purse, the prize. Oh, sorry, I got to add Bike America. They threw in the gift cards as well. I have to pick those up, and I have to go do a little awards announcement there. I'm going to probably do that at the end of next week. But for the 68, the top three, you're going to get gift cards. Garrett Valverde, Connor Rimble, and Jordan Miller. You guys will receive gift cards to Bike America. And then for the 29 is Michael Gordon, Brian Curling, and Andres Alfaro. Those are your winners of the Bike America gift cards of 10, 15, and 10. Or, sorry, 20, 15, and 10 in that order. You want to talk about the gift cards?
So it actually worked out perfectly. All of the first place winners for each category, so male, female, and then A and B categories, they got 8 gift cards each. And then all of the second place got 7 cards each. So that's how the numbers worked out. And it's completely random. I basically laid them out, 16.
Now the majority,
16, right?
yeah, it was 16 racers that placed. Now the majority of the gift cards were from Bike Stop or Dave's, and Reese divvied those up evenly.
Yeah, I basically just went down like a card dealer and just went to each pile until we had them all mixed up. So we've got everyone's names on there, and we're gonna we're gonna take these to Dave's Bike Shop in Raymore.
Yeah.
And you guys can go pick those up. Let us know if that's going to be a huge problem for anyone, but I think that's probably the most centrally located store for everybody to get to. So that would be the easiest way to just leave it there. And they have a little bit longer hours, I think, compared to Bike Stop, so it'd give you more time to get in there and get those picked up. But if you guys need the address or anything for Dave's Bike Shop, do you have that handy?
The address for Dave's Bike Shop, I can post it in the description of the video when I get home. I guess what I want to say is we did this as fair as we possibly could, guys. You know, I learned that I was, for this race, an A rider. Now, am I a super stud as far as a race like this goes? No. But we had to make it even, I guess. We had to make it fair because there was 50 riders. We kind of tried to find that middle ground. But know that we did the best we could, and we appreciate the positive. I want to say we appreciate the positive. I put a couple notes down for the 8 people that are in here watching. Any other singles? Oh, Ted. Ted, dude, you know what? I'm glad you said something, Ted. So, we're not giving any gift cards for this, but there was one individual, and they use Strava on their phone. Ted doesn't own he doesn't use a computer, okay? He's old school with the single speed, the phone. So he records it, but his phone, I mean, you're 68-mile ride, your phone's gonna start to die after a while. That's a long way. So Ted went out and rode this thing. His route didn't record. He did the 68 on a single speed. So I believe that you were the only other single speeder. There's 9 people in here right now. So if anybody else was a single speeder, speak up. But Ted Ingalls, huge shout out, rode a single speed on a really, really tough, hilly 68-mile course with some chunky gravel. So our single speed award, no gift cards, Ted, but he gets the single speed award for sure.
Yeah, just know you're a badass at that point.
Super badass. I don't mess with the single speed deal, man. I want to give a few more, just kind of talk about some other things. Tim White rode it. He rode for PanCan. It's pancreatic cancer, and so. These are the stories that are the successes. Ted said, "Oh man, more need to feel." As shout out to Ted, dude. But what I want to say is, Tim White, gravel races are being postponed. They're being canceled. Hold on. Hey, can you repeat what you just said? Sorry, this isn't like my computer where the feed stays up. Repeat what someone just commented. Retype what you just said. I think that was Joe. Joe, can you retype what you just said? Because on my computer I can see the list of comments, but on the iPad it won't stay up. So comment what you just said so I can read it. And I'll start talking about Tim again. I'd like to give a couple of my gift cards to Ted. Holy crap, dude. How cool is that?
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Let me know how, you can message me after this and let me know how many of you want to go to Ted, and I'll take whatever out of yours. Dude, that's amazing, Joe. Holy crap, dude. That's what gravel's about, man. Dude,
That's cool.
Ted said, what? That is cool. Back to Tim. So, pancreatic cancer. He said Ted's a stud. So Tim White was supposed to do, he did Mid-South before this whole thing happened. He did Mid-South, and he has a purple kit, and he's riding for pancreatic cancer. And a lot of the races are being postponed or canceled, and so he wanted to do gravel races and with his kit. He came out and he did the COVID-19 crusher in his kit. He took pictures, we reposted his story, but that's what this is about, man. Like, stuff like that is that makes me happy, man. The work that me and Reese did, I think that's payment enough, hearing those kind of stories.
Yeah, we got to meet a lot of you guys out there on the course too. That was pretty sweet, seeing that parking lot full of cars. Everyone was, staying far apart from each other, but out there killing it and having a good time. And everyone made it through safe, as far as I know. I think we had a couple of people fall down, but everyone was good to go. Their bikes made it through. And everyone had a good time, and we heard a lot of good stories, and we'll keep posting. I know I'll post some stuff on Instagram about the cool stories, because I think Tabitha down at Dave's Bike Shop has a list of some stories that we can post. So that's some cool stuff about people getting out there that have never been out there. They said they saw a lot of people that had never ridden a bike before come in there, get a bike, and then go out there and do the course. So that's the whole reason behind this.
A lot of people that have never ridden gravel races.
Yeah.
A lot of people have hit me up like, hey, that was my first gravel race. Like, thanks for giving me something to look forward to. Lena said let. So, but a lot of people racing gravel for the first time. Another person that I want to shout out, Melina said, do another. Oh, dude. Like I said, I think this was more than what Reese and I bargained for. So, I mean, possibly. We're going to take a little bit of a break.
From that, yeah.
A break from the race promoting for right now, but possibly down the road. Todd Cisco. So, this was a dude that we got to talk to in person. And I got a message from him after the last day. He had ridden the course 5 times. And I could be wrong on this right now, but I want to say he improved his time from the first attempt into the last attempt by 25 minutes. And he was so pumped that he improved that much. And I think a few people had never ridden that distance or never ridden even 20 miles. They did 29. And
Liz, I think Kylie, I don't know if they'd ever ridden that far before, and they got out there and did their best. And you had the Adlins, their whole family went out there and raced it, so that was pretty awesome to hear.
Kim, my girlfriend rode. Good work, Todd. That's awesome. Kim rode. My girlfriend rode the 29. She had, I don't think, ever done that much in gravel. So those are cool stories.
Surgery too.
Right after surgery, 4 months. So shout out to her. Todd Cisco improved that much, and he was so stoked about it. And that's rewarding to us, and that's what this was all about. And that's, I think, it's all the payment we need. So, hey, again, and some of you guys, you got caught at a train, which happened to me on the Mini when I redid the Mini. You got caught at a train. You got a flat tire, whatever the case may be. That's gravel, and that's one of the things about gravel. It's raw, man. It's uncut. It's great. But I guess, man, thanks to Dave's Bike Shop.
Yeah, thank you to everybody.
Thanks to the Bike Stop. Yeah.
Everybody who got a gift card and dropped it off. And congrats to everybody who won. Brand new bike rack, the gift cards.
Todd Butcher won the bike, and then Stan had a good day. Stan Haynes won the rack from Dave's.
So, yeah, congrats to you guys, man. That's awesome.
So here's the deal, I guess. Stickers, if you didn't get one, email me. I'll put it in the description below. tepstein17@gmail.com. Just send me your address, and I'll get you a sticker. But if you already got one, don't email me, because I have like 60 something left, like under 60 and they're, I don't want to buy more. But I definitely want to get you one, especially if you did it. And these.
Yeah, we'll get these over to Dave's Bike Shop tomorrow morning. I'll take them first thing.
So pick up. I've got 16 of these, and they all have your name on it. And Joe said, "Great idea. Thanks to both of you and the bike shops." Well, thanks,
Thank
Joe,
you.
for riding, and thank you for being so positive. And I guess, Dave's Bike Shop. We're gonna pick up your gift cards.
Cool.
So that's it.
That's it.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'm sure most of you guys have if you're in here right now, but tell your friends. Ty's Rides on YouTube, KC Gravel Crushers on Instagram. Now that this is over, hopefully we can start doing some more group rides when COVID's kind of slowing down. Hopefully that happens soon and we can get some more gravel videos going and some more group rides.
Yep.
So
That's good. We'll keep you posted.
for sure. Guys, thank you so much. Pretty sure you want to stop streaming.